What's going on, guys? Mango's on here bringing you another Remnant 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the Bonded Hellhound. Now, the Bonded Hellhound combines the Handler with the Ritualist archetype, right? Now, the combination of those two things, right? You think like Handler pairs with a lot of stuff. It pairs with the Summoner, pairs with just about anything. It's a really good underrated class that I feel has been slept on for a long time. I do like to introduce it in a lot of my builds, whether it be secondary or primary, but the Ritualist doesn't feel too good with working on its own, right? So you only have the, I don't know, the infected type of deal with it, explosion, causing more status effects than enemies that die. When you're playing Apocalypse mode, enemies just don't die that fast. And when enemies don't die that fast, you're not really getting the full effect of it. So the Hound does bleed. The Hound picks you up when shenanigans ensues. And in this game, shenanigans are going to ensue. So the added protection there on top of what you're already doing with the Handler and with the Ritualist is a decent combination, but it's not the best, right? So what are we utilizing in the overall build? How's the build working together, right? We're going to get over that in just a moment. So I am utilizing the Red Crimson armor set or whatever, and you can get that from the Red Prince. I am using the Runic Heart. I'm using the Sparkfire shotgun along with the Monarch and the Enigma. Now, the bonded perk on the Handler, every 90 seconds it picks you up if you go down, and it increases your movement speed, gives you added 30% 30 to 35% damage on top of all that. And I am utilizing the with the Runic Heart, right? The mods that go on it is mod duration, weapon spread, and plus 15% armor. So that makes up for what the bisected ring is adding to me. So 15%, it makes me take 15% more damage, and on top of that, I'm countering that. So just kind of nulling that out. Now, using the Atonement Fold Ring, the Atonement Fold Ring grants you a little bit of bleed, but increases your crit damage by 10%. And the Bisected Ring gives you infinite stamina, increased damage you take by 15%. The Provisioner's Ring, reloading your weapons when they're stowed, so you get to switch back and forth between the Enigma, the Sparkfire, and the Neckbone Necklace. Is going to grant you 25% extra damage on top of that. Now, the only flex spot here, in my opinion, is going to be the Provisioner's Ring. Everything else, I kind of feel like is needed. If you do want to take off the Bisected Ring, by all means, go ahead. But you're going to find yourself dodging more. You're going to find yourself in those situations, those pinch situations, where you're going to want to dodge, you're going to run out of stamina. And I didn't like that. So to negate that whole thing, I just put on the Bisected Ring. Now you can pause the video and watch for any of the traits here. But any of the traits that we have going, the triage, the swiftness, those can be little flex spots, but the strong back, the long shot with the Enigma is just too good. When you combine the long shot with the Enigma, it just reaches out and touches enemies in places that I didn't think the Enigma could reach before. But I do enjoy having that extended range to reach out. It already does 17 meters, and on top of the long shot, it does put it at a, what, 21 meters, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23 meters, right? Count on my hands. So an extra 6 meters on top of that. And this is really good for the Sparkfire shotgun's ideal range to extend to that point too. Now with the Awakening perk on the Monarch, right? Or the Wrathbringer, right? The Monarch's the gun. With the Wrathbringer, you're going to have 10 stacks always, because you're going to be taking damage from the Atonement Fold Ring. And it's going to give you an extra 5% melee damage for every stack, and lasts for as long as you're taking status effect damage. Now don't sleep on the Runic Heart. I want to say it's Runic Heart. Yeah, the Rune Heart. When the Rune Heart is activated, you grant a little bit of health, but you get that mod power back. Now that mod power is going to give you back your Stargazer, it's going to give you back your Enigma. So if you want to use it with Firestorm, if you want to use it with any other mods, go ahead and use the Runic Heart, and you're going to have mod power up almost anytime that you want it on demand. And if you want to invest a little bit more points from swiftness into triage to give more of that Runic Heart a little bit more of a kick, by all means, go ahead and do so. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. One Man Teen over here. Never do these floating head videos, but hopefully you liked it. And I will see you in the next one.